Alone, you can put up a fight. But together, you can start a war.
What is up, guys? Faces Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another BO4 video for you guys to enjoy. Today's video I'm going to be talking about the Maddox. I'm going to be talking about all the good things and bad things that happen to the Maddox. Then later on in the video, recommend some attachments for you, and then towards the end of the video, give you a brief description on why I like the Maddox. So before we begin, thank you for the continued support on my channel and my videos. Last I checked, my body versus my video has over 100 plus views, which is great. And my Sadist Donald video that I made a while back, Sadist Donald versus Dark Donald, if you even remember that one has over 230 views. And wow, thank you guys so much for the continued support. That gives me the drive I need to keep going. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the Maddox is a AR. I know it looks like an SMG. It performs, if you play with it, you may think it performs like an SMG, but it is an AR. It is an AR. It is an assault rifle. It says, let's see. Recently, it got a huge amount of nerfs. Like, they nerfed the quick draw efficiency. So, like, if you have quick draw 1 and 2 on, you will aim faster, but it'll be slightly slower. They also increased the recoil a touch, so it's a little bit harder to control. They also decreased the damage drop off range, so the gun doesn't kill from a longer range now. So pretty much the Maddox is like an AR version, is an AR version of an SMG pretty much. The gun, don't get me wrong, even with all the nerfs, the gun still shreds. From what I've heard, I haven't been able to get into a good lobby yet, because most of the lobbies I get into are for the sweats that the camp in the back of the night with the Titan. More on that one when we get to the Titan video, because I'm gonna go into, in far depth about that. But overall, the gun is good though. It has good damage, has a good clip size. It's a good clip size. There's no way for you to add. There's no way for you to increase the clip size, unfortunately. There's no way to buff the damage. The damage is pretty decent, but not decent enough. You're gonna be unloading most of the gun into your opponent, as you see there. It took me at least like almost two full clips to kill 2 enemies in front of me. Also, what else could I say? Also, despite being an AR, it has the fastest fire rate in its class. So it's a lot faster than the Vapor and the KN with rapid fire, which we'll get to when we talk about the KN in this video. But overall, the Maddox is an average AR to use. Like, it's very average. It can, like, in most gunfights, depending on the user, depending on who's using what. If you're going up against a player that does not use the Spitfire or the Smog, you will be able to outgun them. They're like, even if they hip fire their Spitfire or Smog, you will be able to outgun them because you know what you're doing. But if you're going up against somebody that's very skilled or primarily uses the Smog or the Spitfire, you're going to have a really hard time, because although the Maddox does have an equally fast fire rate, the Spitfire and the Smog trounce it with their fire rates, which are double fast. And recently they buffed the efficiency of the Spitfire's wildfire. If I'm not saying that wrong, if I'm not lying to you guys, I swear I remember this. But I think they buffed the wildfire's efficiency to make it a lot easier to use. And for me, the Spitfire is hard to use on its own. Even training with it, I still have problems with it. But hey, that's just me. But yeah, like I said, the Maddox is an overall good gun. It has okay damage. Can't do anything to buff up the damage. The only way for you to increase his clip size from 4, basic, like, in order for your way, I can't speak English. The only way for you to like really get some more ammo in him is to have someone run Crash and use his supply assault patch. He's a blue brave part just now. But yeah, that's the only way to like really increase his clip size. But real quick, we're gonna go over some of the attachments that I like to use. You don't have to use these attachments; these are just the ones that I use. So right here you see I have the Maddox with the red dot sight, quick draw 1, fast mags 1 and 2. I also have acoustic sensor. Offline I use scavenger, again ammo, cold blood, and dead silence. Right here is a picture of my online class setup. As you can see, the only things to change on my online class setup from my offline are the first 2 perks. Online I'll run Tactical Mask and Skulker. Because if you're on the map Arsenal, that has like because it has like those vents. Like Skulker really synergizes with the Maddox as well as it does with other guns. Excuse me, I cannot speak. But also, I also like running acoustic sensor because with the Maddox, acoustic sensor and dead silence are deadly combo with the Maddox. Pre-patch Maddox with this class setup was deadly. Again, the Maddox is crazy video. I was running those perks. Trust and believe me. That's how I got really good with the Maddox. Trust and believe me. If you don't get me wrong, you can use quick draw 1 and 2. You could also switch out fast mags 1 and 2 for quick draw 1 and 2. You can also use laser sight. You can use the elo sight on the Maddox. Really, you can do whatever you want with the mags, but in my opinion, quick draw 1, fast mags 1 and 2, and red dot sight are the only attachments you need for the mags. You really don't need anything else. I mean, sure, you are gonna be reloading a lot. Because if it's really small clip size, but in my opinion, again, these are the only attachments that you are really going to need for the Maddox. You don't really need anything else. I mean, people like to run, there's some people that like to run, the dual optic or the holographic sight, and I will try those out online. If you have any class setup for the Maddox, let me know down in the comments, and I'll try it out. But yeah, this real quick get into why I like the Maddox. When I first started using the Maddox, I didn't really like it. The iron sight was terrible. I thought the gun was pretty bad, and overall, I just didn't really enjoy the Maddox. But after continuous use, day in and day out, training with the Maddox, going online and playing against some of the sweaty players, I found the Maddox to be very good. And as you saw in the Maddox with his crazy video, that's how good it is. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys found this insightful. If you want to get BO4, if you did, give a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below your class setups that you want me to try, online and offline. And hey, thank you again for the support. Talk to you there. Bye.